Yo, what's good, everybody? Just want to just holler at everybody, man. Say what's up, man. I'm super excited about tomorrow, and it's definitely going to be exciting. The PowerPoint is on point, man. I mean, finishing up the very little minute touches on the PowerPoint presentation is going to be definitely bananas. I can't wait in the morning, and so. But I definitely wanted to just reach out to you, brothers and sisters, man, as I was doing a lesson and a study. I know a lot of people tend to view and look at the Apostle Paul and doing Damascus Road, but very few people. What's going on, brother? How you doing? But very few people tend to function, or very few people to do it. The one who was sent to him, and it's very key and very important to understand the importance of the one who was sent to Saul, and by the brother by the name of Ananias. Very few people focus on him and why was out of everybody he was chosen to go on this journey, or this task, shall I say. And once you begin to look at it, you'll begin to realize, once you go to the book of Acts, you go to the 22nd chapter, and you find the understanding of Ananias, you'll find some key components there to really get an understanding on why Ananias was chosen. There was very few. Hey, what's going on? Good morning, Brother Perry. What I'm trying to convey is that, not even trying to convey, but just blatantly convey to you, is that the Lord, hey, how you doing? Sister Nanyam, how you doing? What I'm trying to get you guys to understand is that the Lord just, even in the scriptures, whether it's Tanakh or whether it is New Testament, the Lord is just not dealing with certain people, man. He's just not dealing with certain people. What I mean by that, what is the Lord trying to convey? So many times we read the scriptures and we don't tend to look at the people who within the scriptures and why they were chosen and why they were doing what they were doing to go on a specific task. Yes, we all focus on the Paul, Shaul, Paul, his name after the conversion, but nobody talks about Ananias. No one talks about why was Ananias chosen. It's a very key component to understanding that why Ananias was chosen. Why is the Most High choosing people based on a certain characteristic? The people that he's choosing are not perfect people, but yet these very people have a level of obedience to a particular area in which they're being chosen and why they're being chosen. The Lord isn't dealing with lawless people, man. Okay? I'm just going to put that out there. I'm not trying to say it. I'm saying it. The Lord's not dealing with nobody. Even in the scriptures, under the new covenant, the New Testament, whatever you want to call it, he's not dealing with people like that. Okay? We look at Ananias. Nobody really talks about Ananias. All they know is, okay, Paul, he was converted on Damascus, on the road to Damascus, and he was converted. Okay? Very few people tend to focus and get an understanding of Ananias. Why was Ananias chosen? One, let's look at this. One, we see Ananias, when the Most High came to him, he said, Ananias. The first response that you must recognize and understand is that Ananias said, yes, Lord, which dictates or gives an understanding or an appeal that he is one with a relationship with the Most High God because he understands his voice. My sheep know my voice. This is the very reason why Ananias didn't hesitate as Paul did. Remember, Saul was on the road to Damascus, and the first thing that comes to him say, Saul, Saul, why persecute thou me? And Saul says, who is it, Lord? He poses the question, did not know the voice of God. Second of all, Ananias, when the Most High comes to him and says Ananias, Ananias does not give the reply as in guessing or trying to figure out who the voice is. He simply says, yes, Lord, indicating the relationship that he had. Let's fast forward some more. Let's look at this. When you go to chapter number 22 of Acts, Ananias is only mentioned maybe twice in the New Testament. In fact, he's only mentioned twice in the New Testament. It's not the same Ananias who's the husband of Sapphira. It's not the same person. Okay? In chapter number 9, he's mentioned as one who is speaking to the Most High and goes to Ananias or goes to Paul and goes on a particular mission. In Acts, the 22nd chapter, it gives you a more insight of understanding on who Ananias was. It gives you a glimpse of him. And when I say the Lord isn't dealing with everybody, that doesn't mean they're perfect, but they're perfect to one thing. They're perfect to being obedient. This is the key of understanding perfection. Are you obedient to God? It doesn't mean that you don't have faults or you're not going to fall or any of those things. But what makes you perfect or what makes you righteous is your obedience to God. Now we see here Ananias in chapter number 22, verse number 12, starting out. The first thing said that Ananias was a man. Okay? He was a man, had a good reputation amongst the Jews, but he was a devout man according to the law. That's the thing you must understand. Listen, the New Testament, you're going to find the very people that the Most High God is using are people who are devout people, for one, people who have a relationship with him, but also people who are not lawless. The Lord is not dealing with lawless folks. Okay, that's just, no matter which way you slice it, we go through the New Testament, we can see where Paul takes Timothy to get circumcised according to the law. But yet, we're in this generation, in this world of lawlessness, of a lawless people. And we wonder why all hell is breaking loose. And why the turmoil is what it is, and the church has no power, and nobody's afraid of you. Because you are lawless. You're lawless. The Lord is not dealing with folks like that, man. As I said, he's looking for a people who are striving towards perfection, going in the direction of perfection, being obedient. Because you have to gain favor with God in order to obtain favor with man. You cannot get favor with man and ask God to anoint it, and you're not getting favor with him. You're not even seeking him. But yet you're running out of everything else trying to ask God to follow you. It does not work that way. He's not dealing with lawless folks. Okay? We need to get that understood. It's not happening. So no matter how you want to talk, the law is dead, ain't no law, and all this lawless talk, I can show you several people in the New Testament who were keeping the Sabbath according to the law, who was getting circumcised according to the law. Why are these people saying that, oh, this person did this according to the law after the ascension? It's because maybe you don't understand the law. And maybe because you love the feeling of being lawless. Because why? Because being obedient cuts. You know what being obedient does? Being is good for you. But sometimes being obedient doesn't feel good to you. That's why people love to be lawless. That's why they love the itching ear than the conversation of, hey, you can have God and live how you want to. Brothers and sisters, examine yourself. If you want to be used, of course, sure, Satan can take you on a platform, but it comes with a cost. It comes with a price. Do you want to sell your soul for a price? Or do you want to do it God's way and seeking him and his righteousness, changing the way you live and changing the way you think? Because the way you think is a big part of the way you live. If I can get your mind right, I can get your body right. Till next time, brothers and sisters, grace to you.